So it's August the 5th, and that means that the Galaxy Tab 10.1 TouchWiz UX update is now available for pretty much everyone now. So I've got it installed here already. Let's take a look at what's new. The first most obvious change is of course the interface. We've got brighter colors now. The taskbar down the bottom has changed. There's one additional icon there, which is take a screenshot, which is pretty handy for bloggers writing about Android stuff, I suppose. And if we take a look at the control panel here, that's also changed. If we go into the menu settings, as you can see here, we've got that colorful theme extending to the menu settings here. There are of course new menu options like under wireless and networks here we've got connect to Kies via Wi-Fi. Under sound we've got vibration intensity, you can change the level of haptic feedback there. Under screen we can change the colors. We can have dynamic colors, standard colors. That's if you want more realistic colors. The default is dynamic punchy colors. We've got a new power saving mode here where you can turn off Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, adjust the brightness at certain levels of battery power. And there are probably some other new additions to the other sections, but I haven't quite taken a look at them yet. There is a motion settings section here where you can tilt and pan to do some new actions. For example, we can hold 2 points on the screen here to zoom in and out. Not sure how handy that is, but maybe someone can find a use for that. Samsung's included a handy drawer here that has a selection of apps that they've created. We've got a task manager here, so we can actually close apps quite easily now without having to go into the settings menu. And we can clear RAM if we want more memory for something. And you'll note how that these apps are actually windows that appear on top, so we can do stuff in the background while we've got these windows open. So that may come in handy for some of these other apps, like the pen memo app here. So say we're looking at a web page, we might want to write something down here, and then we can save that. Let's take a look at the other apps we've got. We've got the calendar app here. We've got a world clock. We've got a calculator. And last of all, there's a music player there. There are a bunch of new pre-installed applications. We've got the Amazon Kindle Store pre-installed and the Amazon Cloud Player there. Since I don't live in the US, I cannot use this, unfortunately. There are more apps. For example, there's Samsung's own ebook reader application here. I'm not sure what format that uses. Oh, it supports EPUB at least. Other apps, we've got a redesigned media hub here, and you can download some movies there. Some other apps include a file explorer now from Samsung, so you don't need to download third-party file explorers. They're pretty handy. We've got a new memo app here. Which is kind of like the pen memo application in the drawer here, but it looks a little different. One of these might be new, one of these video apps here, I'm not sure. We've got a photo editor here, so we can edit photos, edit our screenshots. We've got a new game here, words for something, but words for friends by Signal, I'm not sure what that is. We've got Social Hub here, so you connect all your various social networks there. There's a new keyboard installed, Swipe. The browser has a print option here, which I think is the new mobile wireless printing, but here it says you can only print to a Samsung printer. On the topic of the browser, we do have a new labs section here where we can use quick controls on the left or right section there, which you might have seen on the eBay transformer, and we can use Google Instant there. To go along with those new pre-installed applications, there are some widgets that are now available, like the Amazon MP3 widget here. I think this is a new clock, I'm not quite sure. There are also some other new widgets available. For example, a new dual clock here. A new program monitor thing here, and that's about it. As far as the actual desktop experience, the speed, it still feels the same as the previous version in terms of flicking through the home screens and rotating. It just feels the same. That's pretty much it with this update. Check it out in the settings, it should be available right now.